Hello, everybody. How are you this evening? Hi, Rose. How are you? Oh, no, we're losing connection. We're having internet issues. Hi, Rose. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Jackie, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
And I'm having internet issues this evening, so excuse to all. Welcome, everybody, to Heaven on Earth, Jackie and Rose. Okay. Jackie, can you hear me?
I can. It's just having a little bit of difficulty, so please bear with us for those that are watching this evening. Technology can be a little bit challenging at times, you know?
Yes, it can. Yes.
As much as we love technology, sometimes, it can be a bit challenging.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. Wonderful. Thanks, Jackie. So what message do you have for us tonight, Jackie?
Okay, I'm not sure what's happening. I'm gonna
Thank you. Jackie, can you hear?
No, I'm having difficulty. Unfortunately,
Okay, Dave? There's some difficulties. But we can't hear each other.
no, I can't hear you at all, unfortunately, Rose. So please bear with us, everyone. We do apologize for this. So, so for this evening, okay, yes. Can you hear me now, Rose? No, we're having internet issues. You can hear us? Okay, perfect. Okay, so welcome everybody. Please bear with us. I hope that you can hear us clearly. So this evening, I thought I would speak of the divine light beings of a message they wanted to share with everybody this evening. The angels want you to know that for those that have lost loved ones, they want you to know that they want you to continue to move on with your life. They don't stop living. They don't stop your passing you by. They want you to embrace the journey forward. They want you to live the life that you want for. And I want you to know that they are still with you. Send you the love that is in their heart. They want you to know that they still watch over you and they still guide you from above, even though they are not here in the physical world. They want you to know that they send their love. They're all speaking of healing and forgiveness this evening. So for anyone that is watching or tuning in or even doing a replay, please know that they are sending you healing love. And for those that are looking for forgiveness, please know that they love you, they watch over you, they guide you, they protect you. And when we depart the physical world, as there is nothing but unconditional love from the divine. Also, too, they want you to embrace life to the fullest. And although we are human and in the physical world, we do grieve, and that is perfectly normal. They want you to continue to embrace the world and the life that they gave you. The world is at your feet, and the possibilities, and to continue to walk this journey. They also want you not to place your life on hold. They want you to continue to move forward. They know that they wish for you to carry on with your life with love in your heart, for they gave you life, and knowing that God gave you life as well. They want you to know that one day you will all be reunited in the eternal life of love. So message for you this evening. Rose, to connect.
I'm having difficulties with my internet tonight, so just please all bear with me. I'm doing my best. I'm getting cut in and out. But beautifully said, Jackie. It was honestly beautifully said. And our departed loved ones are always with us. So when they leave the physical world, at times people feel that they've left and they would not hear, not see, not feel from their loved ones. But just please always know and just be reassured that your loved ones only leave the physical world, but they're in heaven and in spirit world where they continuously communicate, comfort, guide, and then they never leave your sight. So please always know that.
Yes, and they're always wanting you to reach out to them and speak to them because they want to communicate with you from the other side, and the love is eternal. And, Rose, we both know that love is unconditional and there's no anger, there's no hatred.
That's right.
No animosity, there's nothing but pure unconditional love.
Yes.
And sometimes when you go through a transition of losing someone and, perhaps forgiveness is needed. Human, we go through those stages of upset, being upset and angry and frustrated, but know that they wish to continue to communicate with you from the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And they you, if not more, from the other side, because they have a bigger of the life that you've lived and the journey that you are on. So know that you can continue to speak to your loved ones on the other side. So life is eternal.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Jackie. Very beautifully delivered. I believe tonight we are going to be taking some callers. Am I right?
I think so. Do we have a caller coming in? See what happens. The internet might be a little bit off. So until we receive a caller, we have Glenda. Hi, Glenda. How are you this evening?
I'm good. It's our afternoon. It's about 10 past 2 in the afternoon.
Wonderful. Good afternoon, Glenda. How are you?
I'm good.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. How can we be of divine assistance today for you, love?
Can you just tell me what's to happen in my life? I'm getting stuck around negative people. Like they've got no money. They're expecting me to put them on the feet for little or no charge. It's wearing me down health-wise. I've just shifted residence in January from Invercargill to Winton. This place seems very quiet, not a lot to make it happen out here. Concerned about how I'll survive financially, places to go or how to generate cash flow. I've got selling experience behind me and things, but it just seems like I've come out of the fry pan and into the fire. Like Invercargill was full of crime. This place is quiet, but there's not very many people that live in the township. It feels limited, a bit backward and coming forward feeling, like what do you do? And I'm sort of staying close to home for fear of clickiness. And everyone that I've had anything to dealings with are all a bit negative.
Okay, Glenda, just because we're having difficulty hearing you, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Wonderful. Okay, Jackie, can you hear me?
Who's Jackie?
Jackie is the other medium that is online with us, and the psychic medium that's with me at the same time. So we're
Yeah.
just going to both go into this, just so I understand correctly. I don't want to go into too much detail. I'm having difficulties hearing you. You've made
Yeah.
some changes in you've made some changes in your life at this moment. You have moved from one location to another location, and at this point, you
Yeah.
are unsure of the move. Correct?
Yes. It's a means of survival. Like a lot of the flats or houses, as you would call them, had gone up for sale. People sold them. You had to move out of your flat. Flats were very limiting. Flat is another name for a house, as we call it in our language. But
I understand.
a lot of places were changing hands, and basically I had to move.
Okay, so you currently went from a home into a flat in a different area of New Zealand, correct?
I went from Invercargill, which is the bottom of the South Island, to Winton, which is a half an hour drive north.
Okay, got you. So you basically want a little bit of a mini reading to understand your path coming up, correct?
Yes, my future. I want to know my future. I just feel things could be better than they are.
Okay, so you're right now, I understand. So I'm just going to try to see where we can kind of read into what you need for a guidance upcoming.
Yeah, I haven't got a very good family. The family tend to take stuff off me, material stuff, even though they've provided the flat or the house that I'm in. But I've got a sense of distrust amongst them. I don't think they know they're doing it. They just seem to take stuff, and I can't handle my material stuff going wayward.
Okay, so there's a bit of some unbalance in the family at the same time.
It felt like a catch-22 situation.
Okay, all right. So
Look,
let's
I've
try
got no money in the bank. I'm just relying on a benefit, and I've got people owing money, and I'm not sure they'll ever pay it.
Okay, all right, I understand. Can I just give 1 second for 1 minute, Glenda, please? I'm just going to repeat it to Jackie, who's on with us right now.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Glenda. She's looking for some upcoming guidance because currently at the moment, she's having some difficulties financially. She has moved from, one location to another location into a flat, and she's not sure of the next step, the upcoming. She's also having a little bit of some imbalance with the family at the same time. So can we kind of just go into giving her some guidance of upcoming or what will be of love for her?
So Glenda, right away, I understand what you're going through and the situations that are around you at this time. I feel like the higher beings are saying to me now that they're saying that the problems resolve when you surrender to your angels. So ask your angels to assist you in helping you and guiding you in which direction you should go. I also feel that walking this particular journey, what you think is also what you create. So what I mean by that is it's, think positive. You don't want to surround yourself. If you're feeling that it's not a good environment for you, take yourself out of it. Embrace it.
I can't move out of it just as easy as that. I'm confined to this flat financially. I can't up sticks and move. It's permanent now.
Okay. So ask your angels to help you come up with a resolution in moving forward. There's always a solution. It's just trying to step back and surrender. Sometimes when you surrender to the divine, allow them to embrace you and guide you in the positive direction that you wish to go.
Yeah. I just want to get the positive. I'm a psychic as well, but you do yours a bit differently to me. But I can just, I've got a family of 5. I'm from a family of 5, right, and they've all got challenging personalities. I've got a Capricorn, a Gemini, a Virgo, and a Taurian. And they've all got challenging, nicking personalities. They nip things from you. I don't know that they know they're doing it. They seem to think because they provide the house that they can take my material stuff as well, which is not the usual done thing. So if they let us turn around and pass it off as junk before they take it off you, and it's hard fought for stuff. And then I've got my friends as the outer cluster, which are no better, and they're just as negative as well. I'm the positive one, but they seem to put their negativity on my lap.
Well, I think
Do you
what's
understand
happening.
that?
Yes, Glenda, but I believe at this moment it's telling me to tell you at this moment to start to cleanse the surroundings, start to give it a little bit of a cleanse in a sense.
In what way? In what way? Cleanse my surroundings, and how do I do that?
Well, cleansing the surroundings in a sense where there's people who are meant to be in your life to serve a purpose in a most beautiful way. And there are people who unfortunately weigh down, which creates a little bit of negativity and a little bit of extra weight that doesn't serve your purpose.
Yeah, it's giving me health problems. I've collapsed. I've had a collapse of life 10, 12 years ago where I collapsed. I don't want to get to that level again.
That's exactly
I've been
it. So
revived 12 years ago.
yes, exactly. And that's what they're saying to me at this moment, is to start to perhaps maybe shift, move people who do not belong in your surroundings, to slowly, gently, with love, to bring them out a little bit further so you don't have the extra weight of carrying somebody else's baggage. Or does that make sense to you?
I know that one lady is a 61-year-old, is dumping all her life's problems on me. She was asked to debt collect, and in the finish she started taking my life and using and abusing it. She didn't debt collect, and then more or less dumping all her burden on me, and it was weighing me down. So today I blocked her number from ringing me. But she screams the hollers at you. I can't handle her. Her screaming's enough to kill you.
Well, it's okay. You know what? Always know, regardless, when we go through difficult situations, is to always send love, regardless. To give love and to send love. And it's sometimes as difficult as things can be, just be yourself. Be the kind, beautiful, loving soul that you are, and bring that forward, so that somebody can see the light within you, and you want to continue to share that light so people can see that light as well, because sometimes they go through difficult things and they don't really realize sometimes how they're acting and how they're bringing different...
Yeah, she's very self-centered, this woman. Her name is Tema, Tema, and she's a Samoan nationality, and she's got this high-pitched screaming, and it really gets under your skin. And she seems to think she's more important over and above me and my family and my friends, and she just walks all over you. She doesn't care what she does or says to you, whether she's being angry or whatever, and she just seems to think she's more important. She's got no money, and makes out she did have money, and I'm getting sick of the, excuse my French, the bullshit of, because 3 years has gone by and it's been unproductive conversation. I need to think about my health. I need to
I
think about what I'm bringing into the flat.
That's right.
I've got dealings with people in Invercargill that I've put on the system, i.e. they've been criminals and because they've sold drugs. I put them all on the police. And then I want to try and generate some adequate cash flow for myself. And I've had a collapse of life about 12 years ago, so my health isn't good. I haven't got time for time wasters.
Yes, Glenda, we understand that. And this is what we are trying to bring forth in this divine message from the higher beings of light, is that you need you time. You time. You need to focus on more. You understand what exactly Glenda wants and what direction Glenda would like to go
I don't get a chance, so I try to tell the family I'm close to having a heart attack, right? And they seem to think they're more important. And even this woman thinks she's more important. No one could care less if I have a heart attack in front of them. They think of themselves all the time. I've got a question for you.
Yes, please.
Can I ask you a question? I can?
Yes, of course.
I have a friend, two friends called Terry. One's older, one's younger. I haven't heard from neither of them. One's about 70 odd, and the other one would be about 40 something. Terry, that's older, was taking off me for the last 10 years before I moved out here. He'd been living on my cousins, living off my brother, and living off me. Was he making money behind my back? Because he tried to make it look as though that I wouldn't last. After the accident, he was hanging around, gaining my trust and talking me through things. But for the first 5 years, it seemed like he was helping me. And in the last 5 years, it felt like he was robbing me. He never actually gave me any money. Has he got any intention of giving me money? His name is Terry King.
Okay. This is the older gentleman, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to be honest in what I'm seeing. I don't see any exchange of any money. I don't see it.
Is he getting money himself? He came to me with no money. I tried to show him a way to make money. So he became a finance agent, but I don't know if he's made any money. He seems to latch on to people that are doing quite well, and then he turns around and robs them and then just doesn't give his address. And then he tries to make it he can go to your brother behind your back. The dealings are with me and him, and he'd been living off my cousins. One of them's gone into a home. There was no end to his exploitation of me and my family. I don't know if he's made any money already, but he just seems to go around living off people, and I've got no accountability for his actions for the 10 years after the accident that I had.
Glenda, we've got less than 2 minutes for this call to come to an end, love. So we're just going to quickly allow us to bring the message for you. And I'm going to really say this with much love, is to take care to yourself, to pamper yourself, to take a walk in nature, to take a walk near water, to understand the purpose of living so you can release what does not belong to you. Okay? We've got less than a minute at this point. Jackie, would you like to add on something for Glenda, please?
Yes. So Glenda, it's having some unconditional love for yourself, and be patient. Be patient and love yourself enough to know.
I just wish there was a bit of honesty going on. What should have happened didn't happen in all situations.
I think just putting it in a really beautiful divine way is to let go of the past. and live for the upcoming, please. This is what they're saying for me to give you that direct message. You've got to
Is
live
my
today.
life okay?
Every day is a new day, and make every day count. Okay, love?
Okay, well, thank you very much for ringing me.
You're welcome. Have a beautiful evening.
Thank you, Glenda.
Can we do
Thank
this
you.
again sometime?
Sorry?
Can we do this again sometime?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can contact the radio and they will contact us. Absolutely. We would be happy to go into a reading for you, a direct, beautiful reading. Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling, Glenda. Thank you.
Uh,
Good night, love. Good night.
Good night.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Jackie. I know our time is up, so we thank the calling in, and we're hoping that we'll be able to give her a beautiful, divine, angelic reading to help her, to guide her and comfort her during her upcoming path.